Welcome back to part 5 of my Anjou game. In the previous part, our father was murdered. We took over as young Duke Joffrey at 2 years old, I believe. It's been a quick turnover of characters this game. I'm going to be playing through the remainder of his childhood in this part, hopefully getting some good traits and some other stuff. Hopefully we can just meet peers on cooldown and get some really overpowered character here. We do have a sister living, who is our heir, older sister. Looks like my mother has actually had a half-brother. We got her married to the King of East Francia just for the alliance, and it looks like they've had a son now at this point. He got spindly somehow. Anyways, he's not going to be of any help to us. I'm probably not going to expand too much here on this character. We're just trying to hold on until we can become an adult and stabilize a little bit. There are some small little areas that I would like to expand into, but we're just going to take it easy for now. So, these guys are revolting against our king. I think that we're just going to say no. I don't think that's going to work. Good luck to them, though. You know, given how often it just splits in half and breaks up and stuff like that, I have to give credit to the Carling Kings of West Francia. They've done a good job holding on to it so far. I don't think he quite has enough land to create the Empire title yet, but he's got to be getting close. Maybe if he conquers Brittany, he'll be there. Anyways, we still got our uncle here in this land. Looks like he has come of age, so 20 or 17. He's good at both of these jobs, actually. Neither of these guys are powerful, so we could replace either of them. He's just a baron, though. So I might go ahead and put my uncle in there. I was considering just taking this from this guy, but I didn't want to do it until he was off my council. I think that I'm going to get a Liberty faction if I raise my crown authority level here. So I'd rather just avoid doing that. I'll just leave it for now. I kind of would like to get something else because I'm only at 2 out of 4 still. What did you do? Fornicator. Oh. Oh well. She's not even good at the job. I guess it's probably because she's aging here a little bit. You ladies are actually all kind of on the older side here. Maybe we'll grab someone else further in the future. Gotta think what I'm doing with my gold here. We do want to meet peers on cooldown. Okay, let's do that. That's just a couple months away here. Shouldn't have to worry about anyone not showing, I think. Yeah, we got 16, so I shouldn't even have to look at it. I got a lot of people answering me in the last part. I was kind of talking about the future of my channel a little bit, just in case you missed it. A lot of people responded, and I appreciate that a lot. I have zealous, ambitious, or sadistic on this character. Certainly interesting picks. I don't think there is a bad trait here. I think that sadistic is probably the strongest. I'm not sure if I want to play with it, though. I usually don't prefer to go with it. It just leads you down a dark path of murder and deception that I don't generally prefer as my playstyle. Sometimes I like playing with ambitious. Zealous is also fine, too. It might be the weakest of these, but it's still good in its own right. I'm just trying to decide if I actually want to go with ambitious on this character. I feel like my father was ambitious, so it does kind of fit the mold of what we've been playing this game, so maybe I'll go for ambitious. I was kind of tempted to go zealous here as well. Sure, let's just go with ambitious here. Try to create a character similar to our father and our grandfather, I guess. Follow along in their footsteps. We are ultimately trying to become king anyways, so it seems fitting that we would take ambitious. 27% chance it's strong. Okay, I'm always going to go for that, I think. We've made friends with this kid. Okay, 40 stress. Is that actually going to cause a stress break? We're at 60 exactly. I'm kind of tempted to do that. I don't think it's going to be too punishing. We could just get a good stress break as well. We only just barely hit 100, so it's not too bad. Confider or Prolificate? You know, I actually do like Prolificate, but given that Confider has no negatives, I think that it's just smarter to go with that overall. Okay, so we got a little bit of stress now anyways, but at least we got a good stress break for our first one. And we could probably just host funerals. How's this looking anyways? How far away are we? Okay, we have no one right now. Doesn't seem like it should be too long. I keep having characters and family die this game. Okay, so what about my other living branch here? He's actually... Okay, he got married. He's got a kid already. Yeah, not a lot from this generation has survived. My uncle, my father's generation. And then I just have this drunkard aunt with lover's pox. She's a lunatic. She's a comfort eater. She's reclusive. She had really big stress issues this game. That's a lot of stress breaks. She has 4 of them, right? It's possible that she got one of them from a different event or something like that. I don't know. Not going well for my Aunt Agnes, though. Anyways, I'm leaning towards probably just trying out some Civ 7 and making some Civ 7 content when it releases. I might make a video about that on my channel just so it's not coming out of nowhere. Depends how I'm feeling, or it might just come out of nowhere. Who knows? Who's actually controlling this still? Oh, right, this guy Bourbon. He's actually got a lot of land. It's interesting. My 2,200 troops compared to my 889. He's getting a little old. He might actually split up. He's got 2 duchies and 2 sons. So that might split, and it might give us a little bit of an opportunity to take control of the dynasty back, which would be nice. They're not spending it well. That's kind of the bad part here. How far along are we to the next one? A little bit over halfway, like 2/3 almost. Yeah. I'd rather have it be somewhere else. So, which of these do we leverage? We certainly have a lot. Do we need the prestige badly? Bisexual, heterosexual? I don't think we really care, right? Let's just go with hetero. Bi might be a little bit stronger. I don't know. I don't think it matters too much, honestly. Gold? It's only 94. I have a lot right now. Let's just go with that. Okay, so we get deceitful, honest, or humble. I'm not really a big fan of going deceitful. It certainly does have its strength, though. I don't know, I tend to avoid the sinful traits in general, and honest, I kind of hate the stat distribution of it. It's virtuous, though, so it's not too bad. Humble is just, like, okay, but boring. No stats, but no real downside here. It'll certainly help people liking us a little bit more. Sometimes honest and ambitious have, like, bad interactions with each other where you're going to get stressed one way or the other. I think I'm just going to go humble here. Ambitious, humble. I don't know. They're not opposites or anything like that, but it does seem a little bit bizarre that you could have these 2 traits. Anyways, not bad, if we're being honest. You can do a lot worse. I don't want to jinx it, but we are getting close to maybe skipping over gluttonous on this character. which I wouldn't mind. On the other hand, if I do get gluttonous, if I get the beating, I'll probably take gluttonous. So what are we doing here? This guy's got plus 100 either way, so if we piss him off a little bit, it's not too big of a deal, actually. He's actually just going to die and give us a stress bomb anyways. He's infirm, 70. What's going over here? Oh, you have very little army. Okay, interesting. And we'll host another Meet Peers. Perfect. Hopefully get some more stats or something. Could get like Herbalist or something like that would be very nice. Sometimes you can just get random stuff like that. Wow, Accutane is actually very powerful in here as well. There's some big dukes. Well, that's really attempting to take the 40 drop instead of the 20 hit. Usually I'll just play, but like right now, given that I'm pensive, I think I'm just going to drop this stress. Non-believer secret? Yeah, no, we don't care really. Yeah, another 44 stress drop clears us, but I think I'd rather go for this. Sometimes you can get the backfire. It's not the greatest thing, but this is very nice. +1 learning. That's exactly what we want. 90% for a prowess. Gain a crush on this Carling girl. Oh, she's diligent. Who's her parent? Duke of Burgundy? You know what, that's actually not a bad relationship there. My crush. Okay, until next time. I guess we could arrange a marriage. We're still young. I usually don't do that. I guess he's not into it. Grand wedding? No, still not into it. He just kind of pissed off at me, that's why. How old am I? Am I old enough to sway him yet? We could try that. She might just get betrothed before that, but we'll at least give it a shot. Maybe we can get her. She's a Carling. She does have diligent. The stats are pretty good already. She's going into diplomacy. It's not that bad, honestly. I'll pin her so I don't forget. Okay, let's keep these up. Whole council's still looking good. This guy, yeah, like his learning is a little bit suffering now. What's going on here? So, 30% chance we gain all, or just one of each. I think we'll just go with the safer pick. Learning. There was that insurrection, religious insurrection down here. It doesn't look like it survived. I think mostly Catholics down here again. That tends to kind of happen. Do I need to learn Anglo-Saxon? I mean, for what purpose? Now let's just take that. How's she doing there? Obese? You're 11. Oh god, she got gluttonous. Well, we're 13, so we should get our third choice really quick here. Still the king's brother here. I would really like to have this piece of land. How's that going? Do you like me enough for me to marry your daughter? Well, if we do grand wedding, I think this works now. It would be another powerful alliance nearby. He's not that old, so like it's pretty good, I feel like. I certainly do have enough gold to actually host a grand wedding. Gluttonous, you know what? Who am I to judge? My mother is gluttonous, my father was gluttonous, my grandparents were gluttonous. I may end up being gluttonous, who knows? Okay, we don't need to sway this guy anymore then. So I'm going to have to remember to keep some of this gold stockpiled a little bit here. I don't want to get rid of all of it. Huh? She's a witch. Who did she get that from? Oh, my mom. Oh, she might make me a witch. Interesting. Interesting. Aha. Okay, this is a good one. We can get brave, calm, or zealous. Well, my father and grandfather were both calm. These are all good traits. We befriend him. No matter what, it looks like. You becomes your friend. I don't think that's what it means to say. I kind of just want to go brave here, honestly. Might die in battle, but it would be a glorious death. This guy has a ton of prowess. Let's just go brave, I think. Kind of similar to our forefathers, but not identical. A little bit different. Let's use some of this prestige here. How's the scales looking? Shouldn't be too bad. We can get rid of him probably within a couple years of becoming an adult. 2 more years to go. What are you doing as a defender? What is Danish? Oh, is this a conqueror? It is. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, he's huge. He's huge. He doesn't even have an empire title yet. That's scary. He's in 3 wars, too. I guess I'll join. I might regret this. I don't think I'm gonna go out and actually do that. I got some good alliances now, though. Especially if we end up going into some of these smaller wars here. I wouldn't mind getting like some of this land back. Kate, my uncle has ended up having quite a few kids, so we'll probably just let him keep what he has. If I could just get like some of these individuals back, it would be very nice. Individual counties. In French culture, we really don't want to revoke without a claim, because the tyranny is very sticky. The tyranny loss goes down by half, and we gain more tyranny, 50% more. It just sticks for a very long time. I try to avoid it. Interesting. Don't usually get this event from the other side. So we can just get a witch, or we say no, or we expose her secret, or we really don't like it. Not quite expose it. I think that we just take it, right? So my sister's already a witch. Oh wow, she's actually had quite a few kids now. They're not in our house though, so they're not really super relevant. Maybe we can get them in our court at some point. Yeah, let's become a witch. Sure, why not? I'll convert my uncle first thing, I think, and then his kids. And then how many do we actually have living members? 7 in our house. That's me, my sister, my uncle, his 3 kids, maybe one other person living, my aunt, something like that. Okay, so he died. Bourbon and champagne are split, as we speculated that they might. What on earth do you think you're doing? No. She's of age. She's my heir still. What did she get? Oh, God. Okay, chaste and gluttonous. Well. We'll find a way to make it work, I guess. Armored footmen, onagers, bowmen. Might get some pikemen. I don't really have a big army just yet. Okay, let's just get 1 stack. Defeat. Okay. Good to know. Can't put it anymore. Yeah, it makes sense. Wow. Wow. That is a massive Denmark. Interesting. Khazaria is absolutely massive as well. I always see them and then they're conquerors, but they're always old and always in poor health. I'm just like late to the party, I guess. Yeah, that was a massive war for him though, Angria there. Took a lot of land. Ooh, that troop count is scary. Berserker. Yikes. Hopefully I'm far enough away that it's not ever going to affect me. Frozen grief for King Pepin. Oh wow, he's had a lot of kids die actually. Killed in a siege. Weakness? Consumption? He does have his one son, though. He's got an heir. Astute Intellectual. Okay, so we got 3-star education. It's not too bad. Start trying to dismiss this guy. We're probably just going to go straight into learning. It is our education type. I can just go rush and get Scholar before we go into something else, maybe. 2 out of 5. A lot of this is coming from my regent, though. 1 is coming from my regent. Yeah, I used to just always default to scholarship. Now I'm kind of thinking that theology is actually really nice. +1 full piety, 2 learning. Is the development growth... Well, I'm going to move my capital to Paris eventually, so development growth we don't care too much about right now because we don't even have our most of our land that we want. So I think I will go theology focus here. I don't know, this has just grown on me. I think that they've made it better. Head of faith opinion, especially when you're Catholic, is fantastic. Get that money from the Pope. So is there any funeral to host? Negative. We need to pay for our wedding. It's whenever she comes of age. Okay, so we have a couple years. Let's go pay homage real quick. This is just 50 gold, so we can afford it. We'll head through here. What is that, a battle? Cool. Marshal. Stewardship. And no, we don't really care. Might be a good time to just go do the university visit. Actually, no, that's too expensive. I have to save. Barony of Cologne? Okay, I might actually do that. Although usually for my pilgrimage, I'll go to Rome first. Okay, wait a minute. You are the wrong religion. Why are you there? I think if she doesn't switch back, then we can just arrest her. So that'll be a good way. Is anyone else disgruntled? I don't know. No factions? Yeah, let's imprison her and just see what happens. Okay, it's just her. We will call Burgundy in. Are you in a war? No. He's very close by, so we'll just get his help here. Shouldn't need it, but doesn't hurt. Are you actually going to beat me in a battle there? Oh, she does actually have a fairly beefy army. Okay, good to know. We'll just wait for our friend to come here then. So she was my marshal. She's gone. That's why. Ah, I'm leading this personally. Okay, I gotta be careful here. Can you grab us a marshal here? Very strong. Okay. So let's not lead this army. Let's have our marshal do it. That should help out a little bit. Yeah. We'll wait for our buddy to come here, though. What was I going to do? Oh, yes. Yes, we want to start converting our uncle. Am I not a witch? Is a witch. Oh, maybe because I'm in the army or whatever. We'll just try to do it after the war. Okay. The handsome. I'm 16. Already got a nickname. Right. Apparently that's over. So she revolted. We can take that from her. Let's raise the crown authority. It's time. And you're getting executed. Sorry about that. What are you doing here? Oh yeah, we're the one that exposed you. Sorry about that as well. You're free to go. So we'll throw these down here for now, at least. We got an extra barony in that one. At least we got some land now. 4 out of 4. Oh, my sister's my regent. She actually got 4 traits. Good for her. I should be able to dismiss her quite soon, I believe. Oh, that's a lot, actually. So, what's going on there? 13th of May. Alright, we're about a year away from being able to marry her then. So her father died, but her brother is still in command here. So we'll get that alliance reestablished after that. There we go. Got rid of our regent. Could try to get her married. The Doge of Venice is always interesting. I like him as an ally, actually. Let's go with it. Doesn't pass to the kids, but you end up getting quite a bit of renown from it. Sardinia and Corsica, wow. And Scotland is doing well. That's cool. Let's hope our king stays powerful so we are not too exposed here. I'll start raising the control. So yeah, that would be very nice to get. I've been eyeing it for a while. I think I'll wait until after he's not the king's brother. Well, actually his allies aren't too powerful. I guess we could do it. I'm not sure how much it pisses the king off if we do that. Arrogant versus humble, we're both ambitious. Yeah, we got that temporary buff there, and he's still only plus, or minus 10 with us, so it's not great. What am I doing here? We're not having this for a while. Clergy opinion is always good. I could just rush Know Thyself and then come down Scholar. I'm always debating which of these to take anytime I'm in learning. I've noticed this. I'm not raising anyone right now, otherwise I usually go for that. This is easy to click if you're the culture head. Everything becomes more difficult when you don't have the benefits, though. This is actually a fairly good one, too. What did you do? Excommunicated. Interesting. I wouldn't mind getting his land. He's going to resist it, though. My arrest. Okay, and there is our betrothed has come of age, so we're going to be hosting a grand wedding in the next part. Thank you for watching this. If you enjoyed it, please do subscribe and leave me a thumbs up, and I will see you in the next one.